Welcome to On the Town. Today we're coming to you from Dodger Stadium, and this event is right up our alley. It's Hollywood Star Night, and they're all coming together for the Actors Fund of America, which has been in existence for about 115 years. Now, we have a ton of actors here tonight who are playing the Hollywood All-Star team, and they're coming together to put on a great show before you see the Dodgers play the Cincinnati Reds. So I have a lot of interviews coming up, and you'll be surprised who's playing in tonight's game. So stay tuned and watch us. Well, as our first star for the day, very familiar face was sitting on the field. Last time I saw you, you were an aging pitcher waiting for Angels to bail you out.
You got to go to movies more often.
Well, let me tell you, I just saw you warm up. And we have to sit out there and do this for you.
Yeah,
now?
I probably will need. I tell you the truth, it could never hurt. That can never hurt. You got to learn that move, the Angels.
You know, I've been reading the last couple of weeks. You've got a lot of critical acclaim from 12 Angry Men. I mean, this has been looks like a great remake.
Well, you know, I was lucky enough to get into this incredibly stellar cast. You know,
Right.
I got everybody from George C. Scott to Hugh Cronin to Armin Mueller-Stahl, and directed by Billy Friedkin. So you get it with great words by Reginald Rose. So you get a chance to be in something like that, and you thank your lucky stars, and you try to do the best you can. And those guys have a way of raising your level, you know, just by being around them. Something about doing a take and having George C. Scott come up and say, hey, nice going, that's makes you feel pretty good.
You're known a lot for comedies, but this is a real serious role with all these heavyweights around you. I mean, drawing off energy off them, or how does it feel to actually try to take the take and watch all these guys watching you?
Well, you know, I mean, I'd like to think that I'm past that self-conscious. You know, I mean, I'm an actor, and I just try to go do the job. I prepare myself, and I do the best I can. Whatever I'm known for or not known for, it doesn't really come into it.
How about your new show that's coming up this fall?
That's a comedy, and I'm hoping I'll be known for that. You know, it's very cleverly titled The Tony Danza Show. I'm going for a little name brand recognition, folks, in case you can't find it.
And first of all, give us the time.
It's 8 o'clock on Wednesday nights on NBC. I lead off the night, which is, you know, where I want to be. You know, I play a sports writer, which is really exciting because, in fact, next week Karl Malone's in the show, so I'm getting to, get a chance to be around guys like that. And I told a lot of the Hall of Famers when I was up at Cooperstown with Tommy that you know, I was doing the show and that they, you know, I might come a call, and then they were all, you know, pretty much unanimously said, please call us. So I'm looking forward to that aspect of the show.
You're playing a sports writer. Now, Tommy Lasorda just got inducted to the Hall of Fame. He asked you to go there. Can you describe what it's like at Cooperstown and the greats that were there?
Well, that was the thing, you know. First of all, it's a most beautiful place. A little bit like planes, trains, and automobiles to get there. But it's a really beautiful place. It's on a lake, and the hotel that we stayed at, the Oda Saga, it's called. It's an incredible place. And then the hall is unbelievable. I mean, it resonates with so much tradition and you know. And I was lucky enough, they let me put on Lou Gehrig's glove.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so it's almost sacrilegious. But anyway, but they were all there, from Ted Williams to Yogi Berra to Sandy Koufax to Duke Snider. Name somebody, Brooks Robinson. You know, it was wild. They were all there, and Johnny Bench, and it was a lot of fun to be around them. Fergie Jenkins, and I mean, it was just about 35 guys.
Well, you were from Brooklyn originally.
Yeah.
You know, so really the Dodgers coming from Brooklyn and emanating a lot of names.
But actually, see, I was, oh yes, of course, I grew up with all of that. But I was a big Yankee fan. My father was a Yankee fan in Brooklyn, one of the few. And now that I've been out here for a while, I become a Dodger fan. You know, so you know, mostly because Tommy had me in a headlock saying, "You gotta love the Dodgers."
Well, you know, Duke Snider, you said Ted Williams, Yogi Berra. I mean, this is times the kids talk about in cards and everything.
Bob Feller. I mean, it was wild. I can't get, you know, I just can't get over it. And it was interesting how cool they were and how much fun they were. And they were still like, you know, guys kidding each other. You know, it was really exciting.
Well, we've got to share him with a lot of people, so we don't want to hold you, but we want to wish you the best of luck. We are going to be watching you and make sure you get a hit tonight.
Okay.
And if we don't, you know what we're going to do, don't you?
Boom. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll do that. Okay.
Well, thank you, buddy.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, I'm here with Robert Wuhl, who's got, this is your cup of tea. You play a sports agent, my God. And here you're at Dodger Stadium.
Well, it's a little bit different, you know, representing fictional characters and playing with it in a game here. It's a little bit different.
Robert, what's it like to sit here in the batter's box, look at Dodger Stadium all around you, welcome the Hollywood stars, and all of a sudden you realize the crowd's looking at you. You realize what happens if you strike out tonight?
I have struck out in this game, you know, only once, though, in 10 years, so I'm doing okay. But you try to rule that out. I mean, I'm trying to focus on the pitcher, and, you focus on the ball. It's tough enough.
Right.
I don't really think about the crowd. They'll let me know how bad I am.
Now tell a little bit about your show and being a sports agent, fictional sports agent. It's on HBO, right?
Right. It's a satire in the world of sports. It's told through the eyes of this sports agent, who is ethically challenged.
Something like Jerry Maguire, huh?
No.
Totally different.
Yes.
And when you come out here and you see something like this, now you've done this a lot of years though, haven't you? 10 years? About 10 years? What's the best play you've done in the 10 years that you can remember?
Turning a double play, playing first base. Billy Crystal had a one-hopper come up to him. Ball came up. He flipped it over to Corbin Burnson, who turned double play, and I made a pick at first.
Not too shabby, huh?
No, that's a great moment.
How about your best hit?
Probably line it double in the gap or something like that. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, right?
Great fun.
Robert, have a great game.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Now, you know something, we're seeing a lot of stars here, but can you believe I got Ozzie Smith right here, and you're doing the interviewing instead? How does it feel?
I'm just having some fun. I'm having some fun with the guys. We have on This Week in Baseball, we have a celebrity show that's coming up, and
right.
Who puts on a better show than the people out here in Los Angeles?
That's right.
This is where the stars are, so
that's right.
This is where we came, and they're all here today.
You'll be interested. Our show, On the Town with Mike Farah, we hit celebrities every week, different fundraisers, and we're here for the Motion Picture Actors Fund, which is the Actors Fund of America that the game was put on for, so this is right up our tee. And I thought you would be out here coaching, giving this some tips. I mean, are you coaching Billy Crystal and tell him how to do that double play?
Well, what I'm here for actually is I've been thinking about getting into television. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Really, we're talking about. I'm giving them some baseball tips. They're giving me some acting tips.
I see. It's a little trade-off.
A little trade-off, yeah.
This game's been going on probably 10 years minimum. Fans sure love it. But to be sitting here and covering it on this side and watching these characters must be a real turn for you.
It is. It's a real turn, and it's a lot of fun. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to do some of this at the All-Star game, which a lot of these guys. It's where I met a lot of these guys at the All-Star game, and they love the game. And I think everybody loves baseball.
That's true.
It's a great way for people to get together and have a lot of fun. And these guys seem to have a lot of fun.
Well, this week when Lasorda was inducted in the Hall of Fame, Los Angeles going crazy. I mean, this is the greatest cheerleader we've ever seen out here. And we were talking to Tony Danza earlier, and he went back for it, and he was talking about Ted Williams, Yogi Berra, Sandy Koufax, all the great names were there. I mean, and what Coopertown's like, and to see all those people that you hear about all these years in one spot must be unbelievable.
It's an unbelievable feeling. I have not experienced it myself, this being my first year out, but you can only imagine how wonderful that is. And I think that any time that you have the opportunity to be considered for the Hall of Fame, it's an honor in itself, and I'm looking forward to hopefully the very near future of being able to experience that myself.
Well, we want to thank you for spending a little time with us, Oz.
Right. Thank you.
Appreciate it, buddy.
All right.
All right. One of the greats. When you're sitting on a baseball field, I did see this guy on a baseball field once. He played a scout in our league of our own. One of the crusty old scouts, I can say, to say the least.
Yeah.
You found a girl in the gym who looked like hell. You could hit a ball out. Her dad was the coach. Did you really believe it? You'd be sitting out here looking at Dodger Stadium and seeing all these people out here. You know what they're all going to be doing? Looking at you to see how well you hit.
I know, but it's a thrill. I grew up in Los Angeles and, in the Valley and Encino and Tarzana, and played Little League. And played ball from when I was like 7 to 15. So it is about my 4th or 5th time playing this game, and it's just thrilling, because to be in the majors, everyone that's playing this game, that was their dream, and But now, because of acting, now you get to be here, and play in this field, so it's a real thrill.
Well, we were talking earlier, Ozzie Smith, about what a great cheerleader Tommy Lasorda was, and how he really kind of led the way in this town. It was so great to come out here and see games, and to come out here now and see some of the great players and some of the great stars out here playing. What a lot of fun. Only in L.A. could you have a celebrity game like this.
Yeah, it's fun. A lot of guys like Tony Danza and Billy Crystal, they've been playing it for years, and a friend of mine, Casey Sanders, on the show Grace Under Fire. I got him in the game, and he used to play in the minors and the Angels.
Oh, he did. Okay.
And he actually hit batting practice. He hit a home run, and in the bullpen anyway. Yeah. So it's fun, you know. It's more fun than anything.
Jon, we see you mostly in movies, not television so much. On some movies, what type of movies do you look for now when you see scripts? Because you've had a lot of
lately, just ones that'll cast me. But.
No, but you've had a lot of success playing that deadpan role and good comedian roles. So what type of scripts do you really look for now? I mean, would
just
you
something,
like something you like to play?
Just some. Oh, I don't know. Just anything that I'm not repeating myself again.
Yeah.
And it's just I don't know. Right now, I just have a deal over at Disney Studios. Joe Roth, the president, asked me to come over there. So I have a deal to do TV show and movies, and also my own production company. So that's exciting. So I'm trying to generate stuff that way right now. Mm-hmm. But
well, we're going to put this camera on him and see how well he does. And I promise we won't do no booze if something doesn't go right.
Well,
we'll be the one cheering for you.
I'm just telling you,
there.
the first time I go up to bat, I'm supposed to miss a couple of times. It's set up.
I see.
But then the next time I go, I'm going to try to hit it.
All right.
So you'll see.
Don't pull a Pete Rose on us now.
No, but it's a gag, so I'm supposed to miss on purpose. I'm just saying that because it suck.
All right, so what happens if all of a sudden you
I
actually
have to
connect?
miss strike to it. Well, I'm not good. It's pretty easy to miss.
All right.
It's hard to hit.
So if you connect, we should act like you didn't go for the throw, huh?
Well, the first time I'm up, I have to miss twice. They told me in this little gag. No, you'll see.
They all
but then I
tell
go
us
up
the
again.
same thing.
Well,
They
you'll
all
see.
tell us.
If I go up twice, then you'll see.
Okay.
But then the next time I'm going to try to hit it.
All right, Johnny, thank you very much, buddy.
Okay.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
All right. Well, if you're going to be politically correct, you're sitting here on a baseball field. Come on, this is America's game. What do you think?
So I'm supposed to come out against that?
If it's politically correct, I think so. Don't you think so? Mom, apple pie, and baseball?
Right. Well, there's nothing politically correct or incorrect about that. I'm a big fan of America and baseball. And as a matter of fact, as long as you mention it, moms and apple pies. So,
you know, this game's been going on about 10 years. The Stars, I think, love it even more than the fans do. They get out here and take a couple of whacks.
It's,
and a few
when you're a kid, you know, as we all were, and watched baseball from the time you were, you know, in your father's lap, just the idea of putting your foot on a field is good, let alone playing on the field.
Will, where did you grow up at?
I grew up in New Jersey and was always and still am a Yankee fan.
Yeah.
I don't respect people who change loyalties to teams. I think you dance with who you brung.
Yeah,
Whoever you rooted for as a kid, you stick with. No matter where you moved, no matter where you go, that's your team.
So how many times have you been down to Anaheim to see the Yankees come down with the Yankees?
I do. I watch the Mets play here, and I've seen the Yankees in Anaheim. I got to get a little fielding practice.
Do some field.
All right.
All right, buddy.
Good to see you again.
I'm with Ron Muzak, the sheriff from Murder, She Wrote.
Murder, She Wrote.
And you're running the show out here today.
No. I'm just a veteran. I've been out here about 25 years.
Yeah.
So all I'm trying to do is keep everything going as fast as I can for Gilardi and Sigmund. They run the show.
Now, are you playing today, or are you just going to coach?
No, I'm going to play.
Now, what position do you think you're going to go
For 25 years, I've been squatting behind the home plate because the game's in front of you. Actually, I'm a shortstop, but 25 years, I catch because no one else wants to do this.
They're not stupid. I mean, they got to be back there on Monday morning. They need a warhorse out there who's strong enough to catch that game.
No, they just need someone out there who's going to throw it fast.
Now, tell me, what are you doing now? You got replays playing all over the world.
Yeah,
what are you doing now?
Well, I just finished a golf video with Payne Stewart, who is doing pretty well right now.
Yeah.
And I obtained the rights to a book called Evidence Dismissed by Tom Lang and Phil Van Adder, which is the book by the two lead detectives in the O.J. Simpson case. And it looks like we're going to do a film about it.
Good.
And that's next on the agenda.
Do you realize how many times you're seen around the world now? Almost every day, everywhere.
Well,
I mean, you know, it's amazing. That show just dominated Sunday night after 60 Minutes. And everyone was so used to turning it on. And even though it's a great show right now, Touched by an Angel, everyone still turns to that station looking for that show.
Well, I think it was a great love affair with the lady.
Yeah.
You know, she's been a star for more than 50 years. And those of us who have been actors, you know, we act so many years, but she's been a star for 50 years, and she brings that stardom and that class with her, and she's invited into your home.
Well, it was great writing, too. I mean, no matter how great a star was and a great actress, it was great writing. It was always entertaining. You hooked the audience in to try to solve the mystery.
Peter Fisher, who created the show, came, of course, from the Levinson eras of Columbo and all of the great mysteries. So we had a nice running head start with that.
Great show. Hope you get a home run tonight, buddy.
Thanks. I just want to live. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, the last time I
Are
saw...
you as excited as I am about this?
Let's do that one more time because I interrupted you. Go ahead.
When you start to talk.
Okay.
Are you excited?
Yes, I am.
Me too.
I am as excited as you are because this is a great night out here.
Nothing, no matter how depressed I am, no matter how down I am, when I come to the Hollywood All-Star Game and I actually get down on the field where these guys are, it is the biggest thrill of my life because I've been a baseball fan all my life and I've been a Dodger fan for I don't know how long, and to actually get down here and do this is such a thrill. It really is.
And you've been doing a lot of years, huh?
I can't even remember. This is like the 39th year or something. I've done it.
God.
I don't know. I've done it for a long time.
You know, it's funny to actually sit on the field or stand on this field and look up. It's, it's breathtaking.
Awesome. The first time I played, they actually let me play. Now my knees have gone and a few other things. But I played right field, and the ball was hit there. I ran for about, I would say, 1.5 miles. Was nowhere near the ball.
Running.
Played third base once. And let you play third base. The throw from third base is from here to Georgia.
We're checking that out, by the way.
I'm telling you, it is so deceiving when you're up there in the stands and when you're down here looking at what's going on.
Sure.
I hit the ball as hard as I could. Whoa! Shortstop. I mean,
didn't get out of the infield, huh?
No. It's a hard game.
You know, we were sitting here, and some of these, every kid grows up thinking about baseball.
I did.
And thinking about standing on a field and thinking about what it'd be like in a major park is every kid's dream. And actually, even though obviously we're not playing, we're just standing here and having a great time, to be actually here looking out is unbelievable.